What's good, Cowboy Nation? Good evening. Happy Halloween Eve. Halloween is almost upon us. I'm Earl, also known as JT Wolf, and I'm here to bring you another episode of Barbershop Talk with JT. I'm JT, and I'm representing the 14 Rings NFC East podcast crew with my take with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, before I get things started, there's been some news, and you can say it's a rumor that the Cowboys are in the process of making a move before the trade deadline or of the day of the deadline. All I'm going to tell you, I believe it when I see it, and I'm hearing a bunch of wows, and, this could happen, but I'm going to keep my eyes close, and when it's fully confirmed, that's when you'll have my reaction to it. But definitely buckle up. There's a trade brewing. They got to show us what they're about to do because, honestly, with everything with the defense and what Jerry Jones said about earning his money with the oil, worrying about that more than the Cowboys defense, seems to be a mockery in our face. And for that, Jerry Jones, as I always say, you can kick rocks, and there's nothing you could do that could bring us back on what you're trying to pull. No trades whatsoever. So with that being said, let's get into this matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. It's a Monday night game. I necessarily won't be able to watch it because I have to take care of some job duties, but I'll definitely watch the film afterwards after the job is taken care of. But we are hosting the Arizona Cardinals on Monday Night Football. And Arizona Cardinals is coming off a bye week, and they're looking to show what they can do off their bye week. Dallas Cowboys coming off a shellacking at Mile High, 44-24. Yeah, it was abysmal. It was disappointing on what took place in that Denver game. I'm disappointed in Eberflus. I'm disappointed in the defense. And I just felt the offense, they could have gotten us back into the game, but it was some ill-advised things from the coaching, as well as the quarterback play, and as well as the offensive line as a whole. Everybody gets the fingers pointed at them over that. And yeah, that game is done. We're focused on Arizona. Key things that I would like to see in this game is that I want to see my defense. Honestly, I want to see my entire team respond after this beatdown that took place in Denver. Arizona they're having an up and down year, but whenever we link up against these teams, they just magically just appear like nothing occurred, and then they turn back into a pumpkin the following week. Now, one thing that I would like to see how my defense plays better, seeing more of the man-to-man, as well as being aggressive. Now, in the game against the Broncos early, they started out fast. Everything was looking clean. But then next thing you know, after they got punched in the mouth, they just fizzled out. Faucet turned off. I want to see my defense with high energy. I want to see them representing. They're playing at the crib, so we got to represent at the crib. Defense, I need y'all to show up. Whoever's playing that corner, I need y'all to step up. Linebackers, I also need y'all to represent as well, because where I wanted y'all, especially you, K9, being able to close the door on Sanborn coming back, you really couldn't close the door. Now, they could be looking outside, and maybe Sanborn is not even going to make it back on the field because you did not close the door when we assumed that you were here to be the green dot guy, to close the door. But that's for another time. Yeah, the trade, I'm hearing so much about the trades and defense. Like, I understand, yeah, they're talking about trades, but you can get the job done if you step up and rise above all the trade talks. So that's my challenge to y'all for this game. Defense, what you going to do against Arizona when Kyler Murray, the running back crew that they have, as well as the wide receiver core, how are y'all going to respond? I'm interested. Even though I won't see this game, Eberflus really hasn't shown me enough to show that, okay, he can follow what works and not do it week to week. but just kind of up and down. It's really, Flus, you gotta go, bro. Flush, Flus. We gotta get you out of here because for some reason you're just stubborn when it comes to stuff working, and then you don't go back to it the week later. I understand your ego is in play. Cut it out. That's my challenge to you. Put your ego aside. Finish out this season, because who knows? Because you're on your way out, buddy, if you can't figure this out. Adapt. Learn to the strengths of the players. Talk to the players. Maybe, just maybe, y'all can find a common ground, meeting in the middle, having a come to Jesus moment. My next challenge is to the offense. My offensive line been kind of banged up. Some guys been getting defeated on the line of scrimmage. I need to make sure y'all are rock steady for this upcoming matchup against the Cardinals. Their defense is very interesting. You never want to underestimate them. Coach Gannon with the Arizona Cardinals, he was the defensive coordinator with the Eagles during his time. Now he's the head coach of Arizona, and he's trying to get that defense to play very well. Now, I don't want you offense to underestimate what takes place with the defense. I know the Cardinals have Buda Baker there, and they have some other guys on defense as well. Nothing to sneeze at. I won't go into too many of the names, but I'm going to treat them as a whole, where this defense is definitely manageable, where you have to be on your P's and Q's to make sure that you execute what you need to in this matchup. Offensive line, Tyler Guyton, I need you to not be depleted on the left tackle spot. Terrence Steele, same for you. Tyler Booker is a rookie. He needs to learn from you guys, and y'all are really making it very hard for him to learn when you're getting beat on the outside, beating on those islands. I need y'all to be better in this matchup. I need y'all to seal the outsides. Give the running backs the crease that they need. Tyler Booker and Tyler Smith, be aggressive. Hopefully we get Cooper Beebe back, because I definitely see his presence missed. Brock Hoffman did a serviceable job playing as a backup center, but we really need what Beebe has learned. He's younger. He's more athletic. He's more physical. We just got to get our physical presence out there in the trenches. So that's my challenge to you, offensive line and running backs, especially you, Jadon Blue. I need you to have a better game today and to hold on to the football. I understand you had some fumble issues in Texas. Don't bring that here to the Star. Everyone has high praises for you. Not me, but some fans. Some fans. They believe in you in a way where they feel you can hit your head on the goalpost. You're lightning. But we need you more than ever to be a good pairing for Javonte Williams, because he's the RB1, but we need a duo. And right now, you're not fitting in that duo. Hopefully, I get a chance to see some Malik Davis. I need some competition there, because I feel like front office is anointing blue, where instead of looking at the other running backs we have, Malik Davis should get some tick, because I believe he could be a nice combatant to Javonte Williams. But only time will see. If we get a chance to see more of the running backs having more effective play on the ground game, let's do it. Dak Prescott, I need you to know that you got a running back that's very serviceable in Javonte Williams. Utilize it. I know you want to utilize Jadon Blue as a receiver. Talk to Shotty. Utilize it. You have a bunch of weapons. Distribute the ball everywhere. Not just one player, all around. Give it to the guy who has a hot hand. If Pickens has a hot hand in this game, you feed him the ball. If CeeDee Lamb has a hot hand, you feed him the ball. But even at the same time, feed everybody. I need that to happen. Be smart about it. The game has slowed down for you, Dak. Make it happen. I believe you can. My next key point, Coach Schottenheimer. Shotty, you're the head coach. I need you to put your foot down. Make sure that defense is orchestrated correctly. Make sure the offense is as well. I understand the Joneses are meddling in what you're doing, but you got to keep your feet, keep grounded on what you're doing. You work very well leading up to the season. Don't lose your ground on keeping this team afloat. Keep this team together. But Coach Schottenheimer, You have to coach a masterclass game. You have to represent and show that, okay, last week was an asterisk. It won't happen again. There's times games will be challenging for you. But at the same time, no doubt in my mind, I believe you can right this ship. Because what was displayed in that Denver game, inexcusable. When you know your defense can't stop a nosebleed, you got to give the offense a chance to put points on the board. That 4th and 2 that you decided to punt on your 44, I believe you could have went for that in Denver. But be aggressive in this game. As a whole, my goal for this team, for this matchup, Cowboys Nation, be aggressive. Don't take your foot off the gas. We got to execute correctly going into this bye. And if there is a trade, let the trade happen. But if it doesn't, I want this team to continue to fight. But yeah, that's all I have for the matchup. I did want to hold on. I actually got some players on the offense side of the ball of Arizona that we definitely have to look out for. Now, it's the possibility that Kyler Murray would play in this game. They may ramp him up for this because he's never lost to the Cowboys. And their backup is Jacoby Brissett. I know he played before they went on the bye. So any one of those quarterbacks, definitely got to look out for them. Running back, Amari DiMarcado. He played at TCU. He's nothing to sneeze at. He's a really good running back, but at the same time, he's got to hold on to the ball. Zonovan Knight, another running back. Trey Benson, big, fast running back, very effective. If they execute with all those weapons and the defense can't stop a nosebleed, there's going to be some problems on Monday night before going to this bye week. Their receivers, Marvin Harrison Jr., Zay Jones, like those guys, nothing to sneeze at. You got Michael Wilson as well. Like, really good receivers. You just got to line them up. I really want Bland to have a better game. Trequezi Bridges. If he's got to line up against either Zay Jones or Marvin Harrison Jr., give this man some help. Donovan Ezeraku. Dante Fowler. I need y'all to step up in this game. Get to the quarterback. That's my challenge to y'all. Hit home. Get to the quarterback. It would make it so much easier for your corners if you generate the pressure. Kenny Clark, you in the middle. Osa, where you at, dog? I need y'all to step up in this game. Now, yeah, we took away Clayton Adams from Arizona, but still, the offense feels like they can still ball out. Defense, I need y'all to be ready for this offense. They're coming off a bye too. Some people getting healthy. They're going to be ready to play. Will y'all be ready to play? And they also have Semi Fehoko there as well, former Cowboy. Now, if they play him, that's definitely a spit in the face of the Cowboys because he was one of ours. Defense is serviceable. Arizona, they got Calais Campbell. They got Josh Sweat. They have Will Johnson, Darius Robertson. Yes, there's some notable names here. Max Melton. Buda Baker. So they have known names. They have Xavier Collins. They got Mac Wilson Sr. Yeah, they got a couple of dogs on this team. They got Denzel Burke as well at the cornerback spot. Yeah, they got a nice little roster there. But Dallas, I believe in y'all. Y'all got this. Just got to take the game seriously. And an X factor in this game that I think that Dallas definitely have to watch out for is tight end Trey McBride. That dude can make plays. And I think it was either this past week, it was tight ends day. I don't know if it's this week or next week. But that being said, look out for the tight end in this and keep your quarterback in the pocket. Do not let him get to the outside because he will kill you. So, but that's my take. Dallas Cowboys, y'all got to take this game seriously. I'm challenging everybody because I don't want to single out anybody. Everybody. I'm challenging the whole team. Dallas, what are y'all going to show on Monday Night Football? Are y'all going to show some intense aggressiveness after Halloween? Or are you just going to go into Thanksgiving month and just be like, what are you thankful for? But it's a Monday night game. The lights are going to be on. The stars are out. Cowboys, ball out. You know what to do. But with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to the Barbershop Talk with JT. I'm going to conclude it here. It was one that I feel that the Cowboys, they can actually respond from this loss to Denver. But every game moving forward now, you gotta make it count. You have to. But thank you so much for tuning in. You can check us out we're on our way to 1,000 on our channel. If you like what you saw, like, share, and subscribe. You can also check us out on our social and media pages. You can check us out on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Apple Radio, and Threads. Thank you so much for tuning in. Blessings, much love, happy Halloween, and have a blessed weekend. JT Wolf out.